San Francisco, a city known for its iconic Golden Gate Bridge, steep hills, and vibrant culture, also carries a rich history of hauntings and ghost stories. This city, with its foggy weather and old buildings, seems to be a perfect setting for the supernatural. From its early days, San Francisco was a fairly lawless city, attracting all sorts of characters and events that have led to its haunted reputation. The city has seen its share of tragedies and dark events. During the Gold Rush era, people from all over the world flocked to San Francisco seeking fortune. This rapid influx led to chaos, crime, and many untimely deaths. Fires, earthquakes, and epidemics also plagued the city, leaving behind many restless spirits. These tragic events have contributed to the city's haunted history, making it one of the most ghostly places in the United States. As we delve into San Francisco's haunted history, you'll see why it remains a city full of eerie tales and mysterious encounters. San Francisco's reputation as a haunted city has grown over the years, thanks to the many eerie tales and ghostly encounters reported by locals and visitors alike. The city's turbulent history, marked by crime, natural disasters, and personal tragedies, has left an indelible mark on its streets and buildings. These events have given rise to numerous ghost stories, making San Francisco a hotspot for paranormal enthusiasts. One of the most famous tragedies in San Francisco's history is the 1906 earthquake and subsequent fire. The disaster destroyed much of the city, and thousands of people lost their lives. It's said that many of the spirits of those who perished in the earthquake still linger in the city's ruins, their presence felt in the creaking of old buildings and the whispers in the night. Additionally, the city's history of violence, from the lawless days of the gold rush to the organized crime of the early 20th century, has also contributed to its haunted reputation. Murders, suicides, and other untimely deaths have left many restless spirits wandering the streets, unable to find peace. San Francisco's Chinatown, one of the oldest and largest in the United States, is particularly known for its haunted past. The area was rife with crime and exploitation, especially during the early 20th century when many Chinese immigrants were forced into slavery and prostitution. The Presbyterian Mission House, where Donald Dunn Cameron rescued over 3,000 Chinese girls and women from such fates, is a place of both hope and horror. Despite its noble mission, the building witnessed many deaths and tragedies, and the spirits of those who suffered there are said to still haunt the place. As we explore the haunted places in San Francisco, you'll discover that the city's ghostly tales are as diverse and intriguing as the city itself. From haunted mansions to eerie theaters, San Francisco's supernatural stories offer a glimpse into its dark and mysterious past. San Francisco's haunted locations are numerous, each with its own spine-chilling tales and spectral residents. One such place is the Cameron House in Chinatown. Originally the Presbyterian Mission House, it now serves the community, but retains its haunted past. Visitors report seeing white figures in photographs and feeling an eerie presence. The basement, sealed shut, holds the tragic history of young girls who perished in a fire, their spirits believed to linger in the dark, hidden corners, whispering in the silence. Another infamous location is 1000 Lombard Street, once the home of socialite Pat Montandon. After a party where a tarot card reader cursed the house, a series of inexplicable and terrifying events began. The temperature would drop suddenly, doors locked on their own, and blood-like stains appeared on the ceiling. Montandon's dog, Doug, would bark frantically at unseen entities, and the house was plagued by burglaries and a sense of foreboding. The ultimate horror struck when Montandon's friend, Mary Louise Ward, died mysteriously during a fire. Found face down in the bed, with no clear cause of death, her spirit is said to roam the house, seeking answers. The Whittier Mansion is another site of ghostly activity. Built by railroad magnate William Franklin Whittier, the mansion has seen its fair share of tragedy. Whittier's wife died before she could live in the house, and Whittier himself died there years later. The mansion later housed the German consulate, where it's rumored German spies once operated. Now a private residence, it is haunted by various spirits. Some say it's the German spies. Others claim it's Whittier himself, still waiting for his wife. The most unsettling presence is that of Billy Whittier, who haunts the wine cellar, a reminder of his hedonistic and tragic life. The Queen Anne Hotel, originally Miss Mary Lake School for Young Ladies, is home to the friendly yet unsettling spirit of Mary Lake. Room 410, once her office, is where she is most often seen or felt. Guests have reported their suitcases being unpacked, their rooms tidied, and even being tucked into bed by unseen hands. Mary Lake's ghostly presence is a comforting yet eerie reminder of her dedication to the school and its students. The current theater is haunted by the ghost of Hewlett Tarr, a ticket taker killed during a robbery in 1933. His murderer, Eddie Anderson, was hanged for his crime, but Tarr's spirit remains. Theatergoers have reported seeing Tarr's reflection in mirrors, dressed in 1930s attire, with a look of perpetual confusion and sorrow. His presence is a chilling reminder of the violent act that ended his life. Stow Lake, a tranquil spot in the Golden Gate Park, harbors the ghost of the White Lady. Legend has it that a young mother lost her baby when the stroller rolled into the lake. In her frantic search, she drowned, and her spirit now haunts the lake. On foggy nights, the White Lady can be seen wandering the shores, asking passers-by if they've seen her baby, her ghostly figure, a sorrowful sight against the misty backdrop. San Francisco's haunted history is rich and varied, with each location offering a glimpse into the city's tragic past and the restless spirits that remain. As we continue to explore these haunted places, the tales of ghostly encounters only grow more disturbing and fascinating. San Francisco's spectral tapestry weaves further with more chilling tales from its haunted locales. At 1990, California Street stands the imposing Atherton Mansion, where restless spirits are said to roam its halls. Built by Dominga Degoni Atherton, the widow of Faxon Dean Atherton, this mansion became notorious after the untimely death of their son George. George, who met his end at sea and was returned in a barrel of rum, is believed to be the source of incessant knocking and door slamming within the mansion. Tenants have reported hearing anguished voices and experiencing sudden drops in temperature, suggesting George's spirit is forever tormented by his tragic demise. The Golden Gate Park is not just a haven for nature lovers, it's also a hotspot for paranormal activity. The legend of the ghostly police officer is one of the park's most infamous tales. Drivers have reported being pulled over by a phantom cop, only to discover later that the officer listed on their citation had died years ago. Those who venture into the park at night often recount feeling an oppressive presence and witnessing unexplained foggy apparitions. The mysterious officer vanishes as soon as you leave the park's boundaries, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and uneasy feelings. The Cameron House in Chinatown, originally a safe haven for Chinese immigrant women, harbors a dark past that continues to resonate through its walls. The building's secret passageways and hidden rooms, designed to protect the girls from brothel owners and slave traders, now echo with their trapped spirits. Some visitors claim to hear faint cries and see fleeting shadows in the corners of their vision. The basement, where many perished in a tragic fire, remains sealed, but the heavy atmosphere suggests the spirits are still present, forever linked to their place of suffering. One of the most unsettling tales is that of the White Lady of Stow Lake. This man-made lake in the Golden Gate Park has been the site of numerous sightings of a spectral woman dressed in white. Legend states she was a young mother whose baby disappeared into the lake while she was distracted. Her spirit, consumed by grief and guilt, now wanders the lakeside, pleading with visitors to help her find her lost child. Those who encounter her speak of a profound sadness and an inexplicable chill that lingers long after the apparition fades. Flora Sommerton's ghost is another tragic figure in San Francisco's haunted history. Flora fled her engagement party in a fit of despair and was never seen again until her body was discovered in Montana 50 years later. Her ghost, dressed in the same elaborate gown she wore that fateful night, is often seen walking down California Street. Witnesses describe her as a weeping figure, her face a mask of sorrow, seemingly trapped in a moment of unending heartache. The Curran Theater, where Hewlett Tarr was murdered, continues to be a site of eerie occurrences. Patrons and staff have reported seeing Tarr's ghost in the lobby mirrors, his expression one of confusion and sadness. Some have felt a cold breeze or heard faint whispers as they pass by the ticket booth where he was killed. His presence is a haunting reminder of the violent crime that took his life. Leaving his spirit unable to move on, San Francisco's haunted places each tell a story of tragedy, unfulfilled desires, and restless spirits. As we delve deeper into these ghostly encounters, the city's dark history comes to life, revealing a side of San Francisco that is both fascinating and terrifying. The tales of these haunted locations continue to captivate and chill those who dare to explore them. San Francisco's haunted history is a testament to the city's complex and often tragic past. From the restless spirits of the Atherton Mansion to the sorrowful apparition of the White Lady at Stow Lake, each ghostly tale reveals a layer of the city's soul. These stories remind us that behind San Francisco's vibrant facade lies a history filled with untold grief, unresolved conflicts, and unfulfilled dreams. The Cameron House stands as a somber reminder of the struggles faced by Chinese immigrant women, with their spirits lingering in the hidden corners of the building. The ghostly police officer of Golden Gate Park and the spectral figure of Flora Sommerton wandering California Street encapsulate the city's haunted essence. These stories are not just about fear, but also about the enduring human spirit and the profound impact of past events on the present. The Curran Theater and its spectral visitor, Hewlett Tarr, serve as a poignant reminder of how sudden and violent ends can leave souls tethered to the places where they met their fate. Similarly, the echoes of tragedy in the Whittier Mansion, where ghosts of past occupants and alleged spies still roam, add to the city's eerie charm. San Francisco's ghost stories are a unique blend of horror and history, offering a glimpse into the lives of those who came before us. They tell of love lost, lives cut short, and the indomitable spirit of those who refuse to be forgotten. Exploring these haunted locations provides not just a thrill, but also a deep respect for the city's rich and tumultuous past. As we conclude our journey through San Francisco's haunted sites, we are left with a sense of awe at the stories etched into its very fabric. These tales are a reminder that history is never truly behind us. It lives on in the whispers of the wind, the creaks of old floorboards, and the chilling apparitions that continue to walk among us. San Francisco, with its beautiful landscapes and vibrant culture, also holds a darker spectral side that continues to fascinate and haunt those who dare to look closer.